Welcome back to another GeoGuessr Satellite View video, and today we're gonna play a map called Airports Around the World. If you enjoy these Satellite View videos, press that like button, and here we go. If you want to play these challenges, the links will be in the description. Just make sure you have the Unity script installed. If you don't know how to do it, I will leave an info card up there with a video where I explain everything. Let's set the time limit to 10 minutes. That should be enough. Okay, up here is the airport. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like a very big airport. One runway. The shadows are going a little bit to the north, yeah, so we are in the northern hemisphere. The houses feel very European, I would say. Kind of black roofs, orange roofs, brown roofs. We have roundabouts. In North America, you don't see roundabouts very often. So, we have some dashed lines. Ooh, these small dashes. These small dashes you see in Sweden. Sweden is one of the countries where you can get these small dashes. When playing GeoGuessr in the normal Street View mode, those small dashes are very helpful. So my initial guess would be Sweden because of those dashes. The roofs could be Swedish, I guess. Why not? I'm not the best with roof recognizing, but oh, IKEA. Okay, that's it. It is Sweden. 100% it's Sweden. We have an IKEA here. Water. We have some big water, kind of with small stretchy islands. To our southeast. If I'm not mistaken, Sweden has the most islands in the world, right? Because all of these small ones, each one of them is counted as an island, so they have the most islands in the world. Fun fact. So, we have this big water to our southeast. The city doesn't seem too small, so it should be noticeable. There's another city here, kind of like a coastal city. Oh, okay, I think this fits, this river going through here. And then we have a smaller city here, we have a bigger city here, I think this fits, yeah. So the airport, we are in the airport, which is right, should be, yes. Umea Airport. Where was the IKEA? Here is the IKEA, okay. IKEA. I think I've heard this pronounced both ways. In Latvian we say IKEA. We should be somewhere here in the parking lot. Yeah, we have this road going with the curve, and I think we should be like right here. Okay, 5 meters. Let's go. Next round. We are zoomed in, definitely not on the airport. Let's zoom out and see where the airport is. Ooh, okay, this looks like a bigger airport with a couple of runways here. So that would make me think this might be a bigger city. Well, it should be. The shadows are going. It looks like the shadows might be going to the south. Yeah, they kind of are, yeah, going to the south. So we should be in the southern hemisphere. Are there any texts on the airfield? People in my comments often say that I don't pay enough attention to airports, so I thought this might be a good map to try, because I have to pay attention to the airports now. Because supposedly they often contain helpful clues that I never see. And I don't see anything helpful here either this time. Let's have a look at the roads, maybe. Which side are we driving on? We are doing the right side. Okay. If I had to guess, my first guess would maybe be Argentina, but wait, okay. So this is a coastal city, actually. I just noticed. When the shape reminds me of Uruguay, of Montevideo. This shape of the big city. With a big city with the coast to the southeast, I think this could be Montevideo. And the big airport would also make sense. The shape, yeah, the shape is right. Yeah, we have this lighthouse here. Not too many cities in the southern hemisphere are with the coast to the southeast and this big. I guess let's look at it. Where is the airport here? Here is the airport. International, here is the roundabout. Why I was thinking Argentina at first is because I've seen a lot of roundabouts in Argentina. So that's why it popped in my mind first. But surely you can get roundabouts in other countries too. Okay. Now this type of neighborhood makes me think America immediately. Like US, Canada maybe. This kind of neighborhood with like a dead end. You see them a lot in movies and in like games. The shadows are going north. So we would be in the northern hemisphere, so that fits. The airport, ooh, this is a big one. That's some sort of a railway in the middle of an airport. I have never seen that that there is a railway in the middle of an airport. I guess, yeah, the trains go below the airplanes here. This is a huge airport, so it should be near a huge city, I would assume again. Let's maybe zoom in on the other parts of city, because I don't see anything helpful in the airport. We have a big stadium, big football stadium. Oh! Wake Forest, Texas. Texas A&M. Okay, if it was only Wake Forest, I would have no idea where that is. But Texas, I know where Texas is. Smart. And we have a baseball field. We have another football field. So it just all confirms that this is the US. So I guess let's have a look in Texas. We have a small river here. To our kind of left of the airport. A pretty big city in Texas with a river to the west. Okay, just by zooming in, I didn't notice. Okay, let's have another look. What is this? Dallas Love Field Airport. Does that align? No, it doesn't align. I don't know, let's keep it there and see. It wasn't even Texas. Why did it say Texas? I feel scammed. Why is this in Charlotte? Excuse me? My dear American viewers, why did it say Texas in Charlotte? Can anyone explain? I'm so confused. I feel scammed. Okay, at least I don't feel as bad anymore that I couldn't find the city in Texas, cause it wasn't there. Oh my god, I literally like spent like, I don't know, 7 minutes looking through Texas. Again, a huge city that we can see. And with an airport, yes. With an airport, pretty big airport as well, as you might expect. Quite a few roundabouts. The shadows are to the north, so we should be in the northern hemisphere. We are driving on the left side, interestingly enough. So I'm thinking could be maybe UK. Well, it doesn't look like London to me. I'm thinking like Manchester, Birmingham, somewhere there, maybe one of those. The houses are pretty big. I know at least in London the houses are quite narrow. But maybe in other cities they get wider. I don't see any like lakes or rivers that could really help us much. But what we're looking for is a really big city with an airport to the kind of east. Southeast. So Birmingham, Manchester, those would be my first maybe thoughts. Are there any airports? There is an airport here. Does that fit? Does that fit? It actually is. Oh my god. It actually fits. Yeah, we have this curve again. When we are on this roundabout. Where is the roundabout? Is this the roundabout? I think it is, yeah. Let's just guess there. Okay, after the previous round, this was a nice breeze of fresh air. We have... Ooh. This is a very mountainous country. So my first thoughts are like something like Nepal, Bhutan, somewhere in that area. India, possibly, I don't know. Yeah, you can see the mountains like moving, very hilly. I'm assuming in real life that the runway doesn't go like that. We have quite a few pools that I notice. That kind of surprises me. Because I don't think you get that many pools in like Bhutan, for example. We have kind of red and blue, look, very colorful roofs. The sun is... Where is the sun going? I'm thinking, could this be Brazil or something, maybe? The sun is... The shadows are kind of a little bit to the south, maybe? Quite central, to be fair. So this might be in the area of equatorial line. Which side are we driving on? I didn't check yet. It does look like we are driving on the right side, which would fit with Brazil. If it is Brazil, where in Brazil could it be, though? Some mountains. I know, like, this part of Brazil is quite mountainous, but I feel it would be, like, more developed, and you would see more roads and bigger cities in this area. So, I'm not sure. Maybe somewhere up here-ish? I don't know if it would fit with in terms of the mountains. I don't have a good guess here. I'm not sure if the mountains would fit with this area. That's what concerns me the most. And it doesn't fit with the southern part. where I know it is definitely mountainous. What else could it be? Ecuador. Ecuador, Colombia, could it be those? I'm not sure if this map has something like Venezuela or not. My mind always goes by default to the countries who have official Google coverage. I guess we can check those? Because the mountains, both of these countries are very mountainous, I know that for sure. We're looking for a stretched out city with an airport to the left. We really don't have much time, so I should stop talking and start searching. Yeah, the time is about to run out. I'll just keep it here, I think, because I think it's more likely than Brazil, but I couldn't find anything that I thought matches, so... Oh, it was... I zoomed in on this city, but... Oh my god, it was so tiny. Ooh, this was a rough one. Yeah, there isn't even a proper city there from the distance. No, no way I would have found it. This was a rough round, but I'm pretty happy that at least I went the right area. Almost 4,000 points, so I'm happy about that. 20.6k in the first game. Let's go, but let's play again. If you are playing along, let me know in the comments how you are doing in these games. I'm always interested to read your comments about your scores. Okay, we have an airport with like a couple of runways. The city is definitely big, as you can see. Which way is the sun going? The shadows are a little bit to the north. The houses just feel very American again. This grid road, kind of parallel roads. So we're looking for another American city. Can we find any stadiums? I'm kind of wary about stadiums now because of the Texas situation that we had earlier. What is this? Sioux Falls. Cougars. I don't know where Sioux Falls is, unfortunately. I'm guessing that's the place where we are. Maybe? Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls. Bunch of tennis courts. More tennis courts. They really like to play tennis in this place. We don't have any good identifying features here. Kind of like a round-ish city with an airport to the north and a bunch of agricultural fields around. Yeah, I could not find it. I'm thinking it's probably a smaller city, not like Atlanta or Nashville, but something a bit smaller, maybe near a bigger city. Okay, maybe let's switch to somewhere here. Okay, Sioux Falls. It is a city. I have not heard of Sioux Falls before. It isn't even that small. Okay. Well, if I knew about Sioux Falls, I could have found it, but oh no. That's a terrible, terrible start. Oh wow, this is a huge city. Much bigger than Sioux Falls. With such a huge city, not that much of a bigger of an airport. My first thoughts are maybe India here, but let's investigate a little, see what kind of clues can we gather. The house roofs are kind of blue and gray. Which side are we driving on? Can we tell? It does look like we are driving the left side here. So I think India is a really good shout. It's such a huge city. I don't know if this could be New Delhi. I remember I had New Delhi in the famous place video, but I think New Delhi looked a bit different. But maybe we're just looking at a different part of New Delhi. That's also possible. So what we have is like a big road that goes kind of around the city. So we maybe can use that for identification purposes. So let's have a look at New Delhi at first. Do we have a road? We do have a big road that goes around. Does that align though? Not really. I wanted it to align, but it doesn't. No, I don't think this is New Delhi. What else could it be? Let's check some other big Indian cities, maybe. Let's not throw away the India guess just yet. We have a lot of greenery here. Could this be Pakistan? The bigger cities don't fit, at least. Could it actually be New Delhi that I kind of overlooked? Maybe like a smaller part of New Delhi. We don't see that river, though. We don't see that river that goes through Delhi and New Delhi. India has so many cities, it's crazy. Could be literally anywhere. And it's not Jaipur either, right? It just doesn't align. And Jaipur has some mountains as well up there. Wait, we do have some mountains. These are kind of hilly parts. Jaipur International Airport. Well, let's have a look. Wait, is it actually it? I didn't think it aligns. Wait, we do have a roundabout? Yo, it's actually Jaipur. I didn't think it aligns. Why did I not think it aligns? Because I did look at Jaipur earlier, but I didn't see this road going all around the city. How did I miss it? It is there. How did I miss it? The weird thing is I looked at it earlier. But okay, let's move on. So here is the airport. This is, oh, like bunch of like hangars for planes. The airport doesn't seem too big. This feels like Europe, I would say, looking at the houses and then the shadows going to the north. So we should be in the northern hemisphere, driving on the right side as well. So that confirms it could be Europe. Quite a mountainous area and quite a dry one as well, it seems. Looking this dry, I was thinking, I think the most sense makes Turkey, I think. Because looking this dry, yet still looking quite European. Because in other European countries, I just can't see them looking this dry. Like, you can get some dry places in, like, Italy, but I don't think they look like this from above. So my main guess would be something like Turkey, or could it be Israel, possibly, or not Jordan, it wouldn't be Jordan. So I'm thinking somewhere in that area. Doesn't look like a too huge of a city. Okay, let's start looking in Turkey, maybe. So what we are looking for is like a city with a small river going to the side, and an airport, of course, and some hills around. So it wouldn't be up here. Up here it's very green mountains. So I would say it's somewhere probably kind of more in the kind of central eastern area, somewhere there. So let's have a look somewhere around there if we can find something. I think Konya looks kind of similar, but we don't have a river going through. Okay, I think it's Batman. I think it's Batman. Batman is like a joke in GeoGuessr community. Everyone knows about Batman. I think it actually is Batman this time, because we have a river. The city shape kind of fits, and we have an airport. Batman is always bigger than I anticipate. What I noticed that a couple of Turkish cities have similar shapes. Kind of a bunch of them were looking kind of like this. I wonder if there's any particular reason for that. Yeah, we have this road. We should be right here, I think. Nice. Round number 4. Where is the airport? Oh, we have a big river. That could be helpful. The quality is not the best, unfortunately. The airport is not very big either, only one runway. Where do the shadows go? The shadows go to the north. Okay, so we're in the northern hemisphere. Pretty big river to our north. Which side are we driving on? It looks like we're driving the left side here, huh? Well, initially I was thinking Africa. So driving on the left side and being in the northern hemisphere, Kenya, Uganda? I'm not sure, do they have such a big river going through? Let's check it quickly. Kampala, not really. Nairobi, not really. Maybe coastal, Mombasa. Mombasa. It does have big waters, but not like this. Maybe Bangladesh? Could this ever be Bangladesh? Or India again? This is a really big river here. Maybe Malaysia? Could this be Malaysia? Do have a river going through here that, I mean, the direction would be similar. It's the closest that I've found yet, but no. Maybe it is still Bangladesh, but elsewhere, not Dhaka. Because this river does kind of feel similar with these small pathways. So maybe it is Bangladesh, just not Dhaka, because Dhaka didn't align well. Could this be it? Wait, could it be it? Yo, it kind of looks like it is. No? We have this thing and then a bunch of smaller, like things, like islands. I think it is. Wait, is it? It's India. It is India. Wow. Okay. So it was India. Oh, interesting. I think I remember watching some videos about this river. That China wants to build some dams, like higher in the river, and then it might kind of overflow India and Bangladesh. Getting off topic again. We have an airport, so here, so we're kind of here in the parking lot, basically, I think. Nice, 14 meters. Let's go, and the last round. Oh, is that water? I like water in satellite view. It is water, so we are coastal. Let's go. So if it's coastal and a huge city like this, it shouldn't be too difficult to find. I hope. I hope. Very big city. Let's look at the airport. Big airport as well. Bunch of runways all over the place. Any texts at all that could help me? Not that I can see. This is probably not the best place for a hotel. So it's so close to such a big airport. If you visit this place, that's probably not the hotel for you. Which way does the sun go? Which side we are driving on? We are doing the right side. The shadows are going a little bit to the north, it seems, but not much. Maybe northern Brazil, there are some bigger cities there. But would the roofs fit? We have a lot of very white roofs. Would this be something like Greece maybe? Where did the map go? Like Crete maybe, Heraklion or something. Because I know Greece has a lot of white roofs. Well, Heraklion doesn't align, so it's not gonna be here. But maybe it's still a different city in this area. Cyprus? It's not gonna be Cyprus. I feel like this map has coverage from countries with official coverage, from what I've seen thus far. Tunisia? No, the coast doesn't align. I didn't know that this map has only official coverage countries. Because when playing satellite view, I kinda like to play that it could be anywhere. Kinda expands the GeoGuessr even more. But still, this is a good fun in my opinion. Turkey? Could this maybe be northern Turkey? This is not gonna be Istanbul though, no. And the other northern cities are very hilly and not as big. I genuinely don't know. With these white roofs. I was thinking Greece, but it doesn't align. Nothing in the area really aligns. We have a baseball field, so maybe somewhere in Americas. I was thinking Mexico, but the Mexico, I don't know. The roofs don't feel American, but with a baseball field and driving on the right side, maybe? Another supposed baseball field here. So maybe US or southern US or Mexico. Another baseball field. So many baseball fields. It has to be Americas somewhere. But with coast. Wait! Could this be Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico makes sense with water to the north. I think Puerto Rico had some kind of like bays like this. I think Puerto Rico makes sense. I didn't know Puerto Rico has white roofs. It is, yeah, it is. We have this bridge here too. We are right here. Nice one. Another perfect score. And 22,000 in total. Let me know in the comments how you did in these challenges, and on the right side you will find another satellite view video where you can play along. Huge thanks to all the patrons and YouTube members for supporting this channel. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day, be kind to one another, and see you in the next video.